Let's go ahead and turn your volume down so we can get the energy cleared. Archangel Michael, the ancestors, the angels of the highest, widest order, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment, giving me protection, clearance, and guidance along this journey to help the collective get the highest message that they could possibly hold, take in at this moment, to reach new levels, heights for them. In your holy name we pray, as above, so below. Isis, Isis, Isis. Something's been released, collective. I'm going to pull some more cards. But there's a situation, a person, something that was holding you back, something that had the gate closed. You couldn't walk through it. I'm going to pull some cards and we'll get started. How you doing today? Just 1 second, we'll get started. All right, collective, so let's get started. There's many past lives you've had, many faces of you, many names you've had. It's almost like a Rumpelstiltskin game. Like, what's my name? What's my name? Do you know my name? All right, well, this reading dates all the way back to one of your past lives. It's an energy that is affecting your life today. But not all past life energy is affecting you in a negative way. So right here, in your recent past, so not like your past life, your recent past, like a few months ago, whatever you want to call this, before the big shift, okay, you released something, some people, some places, some things, but it was keeping your gate, like, to your destiny closed, basically. Halt, who goes there type of energy. But you needed to release this situation because it was actually holding your spiritual transformation back. Whether you realized it or not, okay? But this was some type of lower vibrational forces that were conjured up against you the power of the 7 scorpions type of energy. But you had the power over the 7 scorpions, over this lower vibrational force. Maybe it was 7 different types of energy they tried to send, one for each chakra. So if you've been feeling off the last few months or something in this recent past that has really shifted you, threw you off, that's what it was. That's what it is. But you have already released that, so you got rid of the energy. So somehow or another, either you figured it out, you just did your routine cleansing, you seen the pattern shift out, but you stopped it. This was a miraculous healing that you've done. It was extreme, but it shaped your destiny. It was the hat you needed to put on. It was maybe your hat helped get rid of this energy. But it was exactly what you needed for this lover's situation to come back through. It released something off of whatever was causing a wedge in between this divine partnership. But it was an intimate friendship. It was a choice that was made from the heart, but you're having a recovery in this lover's situation. Somebody's like, you got the keys to my heart, with this man with all these keys on with this hat, and he's got a tiny little heart over here. He doesn't wear all his heart on his sleeve, but there's part of him that is very emotional when it comes to you because he knows what he sees. He sees what he wants. You have entered into a place because of this major shift where the only thing that you have to do in order to have your highest timeline right now is keep showing great strengths when it comes to your personal power, your assertiveness, your kindness, your compassion, your forgiveness. Realizing your strengths aren't always something of strength. Sometimes it could be that forgiveness. Sometimes it could be that kindness that's your strength. It always doesn't have to be something forceful, okay? And this right here is making people eat their words. That's all they can do. They're like, I thought you said this, and up. They just have to keep eating their words. They were rude. They were judgmental. They doubted you. The same people that told you this would never happen for you is the ones choking on their dinner while watching it happen for you. You have divine intervention and protection over your life at this moment. Your obstacles could be that you have a problem with letting other people help you, to the point that you throw your life off balance trying to do everything, that your stress levels get so high that it literally puts your stress level at the low, or your health level at the lowest level it could possibly be at. Because you're supposed to be this forever young, so only you can deplete your energy like that. So your obstacle is going to be making sure that you continue to give yourself enough self-love, support, nutrients, taking care of yourself, keeping yourself at your peak level. Because with all this releasing off of you, this is going to be an abundance of energy coming back to you. This is going to be a shift in all of your chakras, which, depending on how long that had been going on for you, could really have you feeling off for a minute. You might need to allow me to reintroduce myself to your type of energy when this spiritual transformation happens for you. Because it's in all areas. It's spiritually, physically, mentally, romantically, it's financially, it's every area. Any dream that you made and forgot about, you're about to get a floodgate. The gates are open for you. It's blessings from the divine empress of the sky. It's your support system. It's this renewal. You went, or the divine empress of the skies went in and reviewed something of your past, how compassionate you were, how you show great strength in that area every time. They also seen how you show great strength in forgiveness, teaching others how to forgive, turning the other cheek, allowing God to knock them out for you. That's great faith too. It's knowing that God's got you. Deeper commitment levels, they've seen that too. They are taking you by the hand, leading you into a new direction right now. It's clarity of your life purpose that you're about to get. And this lover situation, this romantic endeavor that you're about to embark on, because all of you are standing up here together like this is a renewal for everybody, not just you. This is what was done as a whole. Two people went separately, obviously, or they've never came together and have been doing all this work, and it's about to work out perfectly. In your heart, you know what to do. Follow and trust your heart. That's what the angels want you to know. You know exactly what your heart wants you to do. In the community, there's about to be some celebrations, but there's still some people that are indecisive or hope that they don't know which way you're going to go. They don't know what you're going to do. But they know that you're detached from the community right now, and they probably don't like that because they're not used to this side of you. They're used to you talking. They're used to you telling. They're used to you reporting in. They're used to you probably even shoot them locations every now and again. Well, they're not getting even an answer on their phone call right now. Yeah, they feel like that your heart's in reverse. Like you've shut them out. Or like you know something, like you see something and you're not speaking about it. But you've got Archangel Raphael out here. You've got Archangel Metatron out here. They helped remove the attachment. It was your strength again. It was all these strengths we just talked about. Your personal power. Your appreciation brought you to a door of value. A door of happiness. What about this romantic partnership coming in? You manifested it. It was all tied up though. 53-23. But it was your journey. It was perfectly tied up. So you could get this renewal. This happy family. It was for the growth. Yeah. The thinking man. And the contract. And the caring connection with the woman holding the coin. So he was thinking about this contract with this connection with this woman and this door to romance. He's thinking about how you're his twin flame and that this contract came from spirit. He's afraid that there's about to be a big old storm, possibly because of this connection. Like the things might flood. The dam might break. Like all hell is going to break loose. But it's something about you being the goddess of the moon. The woman holding the coin. He knows that you can detach from this situation. Or that you have detached from this situation. And you are now holding, the woman holding a heart. You know about this connection with this man holding the coin. He says, you know this is the templed path. And that's why the storm is coming, because there's going to be a lot of envy because of this. 2012. Something that started then, or the path started then, started directing you in this direction. You started seeing this then. You started getting the downloads then. But you're getting victory and success to this. 10, 28 of 2012. Something about that date right there is very important. But it's what started guiding you on this door to personal happiness and healing. The angel of love to opening your heart chakra back up so that you could get this cornucopia, this 11, this yin yang. Archangel Michael, he came in to this man holding a coin. He's like, let me whisper something in your ear. You better get your heart activated. You better get it healed over here. Because what I've got for you is exactly what you've been waiting for, what you manifested in, what you channeled in. By the way, hit that like, share, and subscribe for me. If you want to make any donations, you're more than welcome to. They're all appreciated, but you could do that at the Tangled Tarot Puppet on Cash App, or it's the $ Tangled Puppet. Okay. So anyways, you're about to be healed. You've got to be healed. You're coming in to this cornucopia. You've done a lot of work, but you better make sure that this heart is activated. So Archangel Michael, he went in on your behalf. He started telling you some stuff. Hey, do you remember when this happened? Hey. And it was triggering you. You're like, oh my gosh, why do I have all these memories coming up? This man, he was like, whew, why is all this happening all of a sudden? Why am I having all these dreams? Why is all this coming like this to me? Why is all this bubbling up? It may not even had anything. Like, this is his own personal journey right here. Probably before you or to you. He's like, why does this keep happening? Why? Why? Because we need to soften those triggers. We need to heal these areas because this angel of love over here and we've been working on a plan. We've been working on this plan together. It's going to help heal all ages. It's a strategy. 2021. April 5th, 2021. Something about this thinking woman. The strategy was designed then. Archangel Michael and this angel of love come in and said, we're making a strategy with you and this thinking woman who's also been manifesting something. This door to value. There's multiple possibilities to get to this gate, to get through this gate. And that's what this thinking woman's thinking. So we're thinking if we hook this up just like this strategically, this is how this is going to work out. And they're like, aha, we've got the plan. How to get them through this garden gate. How to heal this. It would heal all financial constraints. It would be appreciated by both people. Because there would have been so much healing done. Oof. They both become aware of their heartache and their loss. And that was how we got the healing done. They both can see that they're heavily alone and have a lot of emotional withdrawal going on because of this heartache and loss. So we're manifesting this material harvest, but there's been a few disruptions. That's this lower the 7 scorpions, that lower vibration that was conjured up. So we're going to need these people to have memories still locked in with love. And need them to heal their heart and their solar perplex. So that must have been something that was really damaged because they need to heal the solar perplex so they can go forward on this journey. So they can move forward because this is something that existed on all planes, all times. Like I said, this connects into a past life. Many past lives you've had. This could have been a past life you've had in Egypt. I mean, but this... Maybe you connected with this soul in 4 different past lives. Or maybe you've tried to. So we're going to connect in the memories from these past lives that you've had together to draw you towards one another. That eternal flame. We're going to light it. We're going to light that song line of the soul. So you can get the wisdom you need. So you can go into your Akashic records. So you'll start looking and learning about this feeling, about this loss, what you're yearning for in your heart, what's pulling you forward, what you're desperately looking for that you didn't have no clue, what keeps you moving on, like you're running from something or towards something, but you don't know why yet. You still don't know which direction you need to go. You still feel pulled in every direction, but yet no direction at all. You just know that you need to get in your car and go somewhere because something's yearning, something's pulling, something's tugging at you. Yeah, movement, choices, and decisions. Right here, that's what I'm saying. There's a door with finances, there's a door with the commitment, there's a door with growth from a seed that was planted, and there's the infinite door of all possibilities sitting here. Which direction are you going to go? You can go in any one, but there's definitely financial and material changes that come with this commitment. But yet you still feel trapped. Why do you feel trapped? The lower vibrations. That's why it had to be released. Yeah, it was this temptation. Like I said, lower vibrations that were stopping this. On purpose. They didn't want this connection to come together. But there's been action. Something about with this new comments, with this movement in the sky. It helped bring this forward. It helped break the lower vibrations off of you. Yeah, victory and success. Exactly right. And that's the truth. You called back your power, very authoritative, at the right time and place. There was perfect alignment for this triumph. You were tired of suffering in silence. He was tired of suffering in silence from this temptation, from this lower vibration. He's like, God, I need help with this. I recognize it, but what do I need to do about it? He said, well, son, you're going to have to confront the shadow side of you, and you're going to have to move it out of the way, but this is the sun and the moon. This is a spiritual union. I just need you to move on and walk towards this spiritual union right here, this yin and this yang, this night and this day. Bring balance to you, bring balance to the spiritual union, and walk into the door, walk through it. Have this change. It was mental conflict holding him back. Just do it. He's like, just do it. So he went to learning in solitude. Started taking care of this mental conflict he had. It was deception and envious people all around him. It was about his power, about the possession that he began to carry that carried balance into his life. It was his eternal flame ignited, okay? His intuition started allowing him to be patient, but he started planting seeds because he knew, he felt, he seen. He's seen his destiny in his heart. That means both eternal flames lit. He's seen his destiny in his heart. Maybe he's seen her face. Transformation. He's seen. So that gave him a reason to sail on, to move forward. He's seen this perfect balance. He's seen this harmony. He walked away from the temptation. That's what he sailed on. From the temptation of suffering in silence that kept him disconnected and bored. 1994, 1/5, January 5th, 1994. Maybe that's your birthday. 119, prosperity, the light, your eternal light. When you come together, you've got the truth, you've got the light, you've got the sword to fight with all your might, to stand your ground, to be able to actually look out and see. This is going to be something that you're going to be recognized and rewarded for this connection. It's waiting results to blossom right now. It's like planting a tree and it's right at its peak and it's just waiting to show you what it can do in spring with all this new pretty blossoms on it. Yeah. You're choosing your battles wisely while you're waiting these results of this positive movement forward. So maybe he's reached a point, where he's seeking this person. He's seeking out to bring some type of renewal, to rebuild in this life with this person. He's hoping you don't refuse to see that this well-deserved reward, this recognition and this reward, that this is something Yeah, that this is the moon and the day, that this is something to be proud of, that he's confronted his inner child. Yeah, and he knows that this caring connection is worth it with what he can see the dedicated effort and the healing. The healing's already begun. It's going to have success and growth. You're going to be able to teach people about love. Yes, love. Where is the feminine at? The feminine might be feeling lonely. Like win or lose. Coin toss. What am I going to do? Which way am I going to go? Win or lose? Going with the flow. And trusting in the divine. Taking action, still trusting in the divine. Knowing something. Knowing she will win because she trusts in the divine. So she's going with the flow. She can see. She's taking control of the places of her life she can. She's spreading her wings. And embracing each battle that she embarks on to heal herself. Yeah, this sadness and isolation while alone, she looked deep within inside oneself and seeing what it was, started teaching herself about it, and got new vitality, new healing, new growth, equal give or take in her energies, in her chakras, and it's allowing for this connection to come through, to intertwine. It's allowing it to take action. She's also been highly observing the manifestations, how it's working out, what's going on. Yeah, this surrounds her darkest fears though. But she's willing to nurture the connection. She's just changed her focus to seek the truth, to release that darker side of her. And now she's just waiting results to see what is going to happen from this. Believe and succeed. That's where the feminine is. She's like, I'm ready to rise. I'm taking my action. I'm shining. Just breathe. Four of Wands and Six of Cups. So you've got a commitment, you got joy, you got celebrations, you got engagements, you've got memories. Somebody is remembering this love, remembering this soul. I remember you. Where the home is, the heart is. This is all elements balanced out, equal give or take. Somebody's been procrastinating, playing it small a little bit when it comes to their foresight and the things that, the way that they could expand or move forward in this commitment. Something to do with this Queen of Wands. But they have a high level of wisdom. 3-3. But this foresight, this preparation is in progress. It's celebrations, it's friendships, it's collaborations in the community, but it's happiness that it comes in with a determination to have a high level commitment with the Hierophant here. Yeah, it's this Empress. There's a sudden change. It's omens. It's sudden insight. It's Mars and fire energy. The sudden change is this Six of Pentacles. It's balanced. The Empress is balanced. That's the sudden change. There's gifts coming for the Empress. There's presents. There's charity. There's sharing. There's an inheritance. This Empress turned into a star. It's healing. It's faith. It's purpose driven. It's spirituality. It's a good omen. Like I said, there's omens coming of rejuvenation, renewal. It's definitely coming in with this romantic proposal, though. They're following the heart because the heart knows. The heart can feel the other eternal flame. The heart knows what the heart knows and what it wants and what it wants. I see you. I remember you. Deja vu. This is the final reckoning. There's a redemption. It's new time management. It's adaptability. It's decisions. And the options have already been weighed. The plans and the progress, the decision making, the discovery, it's already been done. Somebody could have already left home or left something like we said in the beginning, this release. Somebody left something, something left, something lower, something darker. Somebody got rid of some type of seven somethings. That was the big tower. That was a sudden change. That's also omens. That's also could have been a disaster in their world. It could have been chaos. Could have been scary. It could have been like, this is my comfort zone. It's not comfortable anymore. Something to do with this King of Wands. King and Queen of Wands here. Yeah, they felt restricted. They felt confined. They felt like imprisoned, victimed. Their mentality, all the work they started doing on their mind, their victim mentality started to reapproach. It started to put restrictions up that kept them isolated. I don't like to be isolated. I hear him telling somebody, why do you keep running everybody away from me? I don't like to be isolated. So somebody's serious about it. So maybe that's part of the reason why they walked away. But they walked right into their wishes, right into their fulfillment, right into emotional stability, because I know what makes me uncomfortable. I know whom makes me comfortable. Heart is where the home is. Your heart is my home. That's where I'm comfortable. I remember you. Deja vu. I'm coming for a commitment for you to bring you happiness. Partnership. A love like you've never known. Like I can hear him. He's like, and that's the truth with the King of Swords here. He's like, I've got this sword of truth for you. And this wand of inspiration. And I want to show you what all I've been up to. Just don't be mad at me. All right, beauty? And she's all right. What you got? What you been up to? He's like, well, I was inspired because I remembered you. So I took action on this truth that I knew. And I come up with all of this for you. And I've got all these people here and I want to propose to you something about that. And your mouth might hit the floor. Because totally unexpected. Totally unexpected emotions. Maybe you've never seen this side, heard this depths of this ocean of emotions. And you've been rocking this man's boat. And he's about to be seasick over there. Something about this truth got him feeling nauseous. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do this. Time is ticking. Time is definitely ticking. It is definitely ticking over here. And that's the illumination. I better put some intent in this. Well, I'm going to be the next thing that's gone up out of here. Heartbreak. Heartbreak City is going to be the new name of me. And that's the truth with the King of Swords. That's why he's coming in with his heart over his head. He's like, I got my head over my heart over my head, but I'm being truthful. I'm being disciplined. I want to be honest. I have some mental clarity. And I'm about to show you my authority here because I know my spiritual authority now. So you're going to have to listen to me. I got some sage advice about myself because I went inward. And you're like, oh, yeah, sis, when did you get these big britches? He's like, since I went inward. Did what I was supposed to, quit fake healing over here. Four of Pentacles, I found stability inside myself. I started giving myself a solid foundation, quit lying to myself. I started seeing progress when I started being truthful. I started seeing how resilient, how determined I could be, how many goals I actually could obtain. And you're the one that I want to obtain with the Ace of Wands, that inspiration. He's like, all these battles, all this stuff I had going on, all this heartbreak, all this tension, all this clashing, all these egos, Mr. Petty I was being. I found inner strength. I found compassion. I'm determined to lay all that to rest, to be more driven towards the purpose, defending our beliefs, and definitely seeking the truth out every time. And you went in with this destiny, this turning point, this change. You knew it was inevitable because you could see it, you could feel it, you knew it was coming, you could feel it was energy that felt unpredictable. But you knew it was this new career, you knew it was everything coming in, all these cycles, because the floodgates broke open. All the action with the Eight of Wands, with the Eight of Pentacles, something about 88 here. You got this rest. You got this relaxation. You rejuvenated. You're getting this recovery. It's a retreat, a renewal. It's solitude and planning for the future. They're coming to propose it. Maybe that's what we need to do at this moment to find the mastery of these illusions to clear this out so that we don't have to have fear and anxiety when it comes to this connection. We can take action to manifest this with the correct power, to find clarity and the willpower, to always have the skills, to have the perfect preparation, to have our long-term views, our goals, to go forward, to have perseverance, to have investments with each other, to get results, and to have this perfect connection. That's what I want. I want to have this divinely connection. I want to walk away from all this sadness. I hope that you accept this 10 of Cups. I want to turn your isolation to 5 more cups. I want to have a happy family, a happy life, a happy wife. That's the discovery, is that this Lovers situation, they're surrendering to it. They've accepted it. They've even been having dreams about it. They've got to go forward. They can't take it. They're stepping out on blind faith because they're like, oh my gosh, if I don't, it's going to drive me insane. So this man, his heart has got him trapped out here in the cold alone, feeling like he's lacking everything and his self-esteem because of these dreams he's having. He almost feels like it's justice, though. It's the angels lighting that fire up under his butt, like, if you don't move, we're moving you with these 6 of Swords right now to these new beginnings. Right now, that's what they're saying. Right now, you better get going, boy. They might be even barking at him like he's a cat. You better get to moving. It's the inspiration he needs. Maybe he has a dog that's been barking at him like, you need to go on right now, right now. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's just his lack of confidence, though. Something he feels disappointed about. He feels like he's probably going to have to stand his ground or maintain this control and stand up for himself. But either way, he's about to do it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's like, at all costs, I'm coming forward. I'm moving for this because I know what I feel, and I feel what I know, and I know what I see. And what I see is you and me are meant to be. And that's how, yeah, with joy right here. He's like, but if you reject me, I do see your point of view with this perception. He just hopes that you still, the rejection and the confusion, he hopes that whatever he brings to you and speaks about clears it up. Yeah, it clears up these insecurities. He's bringing you wisdom, knowledge to recover this connection. Yeah, so that you guys can release this confusion and go on this mission, this sacred union, this contract. And that's the enlightenment, is that he let go of the ego. Oof. Yeah, he recreated himself. He really let the old die off. He really did the work this time. That's what he wants to tell you. That's what this big news is. He's so proud of himself. He's like, I finally did it. I got my self-worth back. I got balance. I did the work. I persevered. I knew I could do it. He's like, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Because he's got his eternal light going. He just does not even care. He's bragging to everybody. He's like, guess what I finally did? He's like, let me tell you how I did it. So he's ready to teach about it. Let me tell you how I got this renewal. He's like, I can't wait. He's like, I want to shine the light on it. I want to give you some wisdom. I want to give you guys some growth to this imbalance you feel in your life. This isolation, it's something he's passionate about now. He can't wait to tell the world. He might even turn into some type of evangelist type of energy about whatever he done did. Yeah, it's how he got these lower vibrations off of himself. And 3 generations as well. And there's a lot of gossip around this, but he knows what he did. He also knows that all of these lower energies, and this time and others, are fading away. And he's also accepting that that's how this is moving forward as well. There's a completion of whatever facade was in this man's life. What's his messages? What's the King of Wands messages to his Queen of Wands, the Emperor to the Empress? He's like, I need time, but there's so much I want to tell you. Maybe he needs time to tell you all that he has to tell you. It has to do surrounding some secrets and some deception. So it's going to take a while to talk about this. So he's like, that's why we got to go on this journey. I'm going to need your undivided attention. By the way, can you just lock up your phone in the glove box or something and leave it there for a couple days? And I'll do the same because that's going to take that much time. He's like, the betrayals and the deception come around finances. And it's something you already pre-warned them about, and that's why they have to work up the courage to contact you. So they're like, I've already seen myself with you in the future, so I know it was already written. I love you. You're like, I can't stand you. He's like, please don't give up on me. And you're like, this is the end. He's like, I just act like I don't care when I really do. And she's like, well, this is the end of all of this that's been going on. Our story isn't over yet. Like I said, she's like, this is the end of all this. Let's move forward. Let's do it. Our story is not over yet. Because this is the way that it was written, lifetime after lifetime. But the toxicity can't come. I'm making changes for the better this life. So anything that's toxic is not allowed in my life. And this is definitely your twin flame journey. Best advice to the masculine. Use your intuition in all aspects of life. Whew, that's even hard for me to say. He's like, in why? In all areas of your life, because don't allow others who may or may not have their life in alignment to be telling you what to do with yours, especially if you don't think that their life looks right. Why would you dare take information from somebody like that? So you need to follow your heart and your intuition. Yeah. Acknowledge fear, but replace it with insight and awareness. Especially when it comes to relationships. You are attracting somebody who's the other half of your soul. And it's a special gift and a benefit for each other's soul when this connection comes about. So it's going to be success in your self-esteem, in your relationship, in all areas of love. It's going to be abundance. So it's just no worries here. It's balance. Like when one door closes, another one opens. This could just be, here lately, I feel like all my messages are like a page of each book at a time, or a page in the book at each time I do one. But I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like this is just another page for these people that I've been channeling to come through. Yeah, it's this love story I've been telling for like a year. But they're starting to see the good in all things. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. That's honest. It has to do, and it affects your health. HH. Could be your initials or something. WLRG. Show me for the feminine. I understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges, so they want you to understand that not everybody's path is the same, especially when it surrounds friendships, relationships. Understand that a friend is in your life for a reason. So don't put your porcupine shield back on and be like, I'll stab you with these 10 swords if you get close. Ah! You just need to have patience. Accept that everything happens in divine order, not your time. You are the queen, but you're not the queen that tells things when and how it's going to happen. God is the one that says that. So you have to accept in that divine order. Love yourself and see yourself in everyone so you can love them as you do yourself. Honor your physical vessel that is enshrined with your soul. And accept responsibility for your own well-being, for your own health. And choose the lighter side of life. So quit taking things so serious. Take responsibility. Make some changes in your life. Especially when it comes to your body, your vessel. That your soul is enshrined in. Because it has a big mission here on earth. And it's got balance coming to it. Everything's happening. Balance is coming. It's the lighter side of life. And the lessons and your mission right now, it's all in the uppity up, in the happier. It's renewal. It's renewal from spell work. Yeah, it's this twin flame mission. It's going to have success. Whatever crystals you've been working with is what helps pull you out of this trauma, this black sheep, that curse. Because I'm a star seed. Maybe you started working with moldavite or something. But not only are you a miracle, one's definitely on the way for you. You're having a rebirth. Lemurian blood energy. You're having a rebirth. Not only are you a miracle, one's on the way for both of you. You're going to be that miracle to each other. You're exactly what the other one needs. Exactly what the other one wanted. Exactly what the other one yearns for. It's DNA upgrades. It's ancient divine blood. It's an ancient divine love. It's generational curse breakers. That has something to do with this tarot reader. Yeah, this could have to do with that curse breaking from Atlantis that I spoke about. Yeah, deja vu right above it. Yes, in that other message. I knew these two intertwined. Yes, for sure. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Well, collective, don't worry. You have ancient divine blood and your royalty and your third eye is awakening. Your intuition is awakening. You can feel things, you know things. It's a lot more clear than it's ever been for you. And so just keep moving forward on your path because everything is happening the way it's supposed to. In 2 weeks, you're going to get more information about this. It has to do with your new beginnings and your willpower, but it's in your Akashic records. It's going to be the success you need, the information you need to feel successful. It's the next best step or a developed plan. So that's the way that it's happening. I'm about to click off of here for tonight, and the last message I have for you is this is something that's coming in the form of unconditional love. It's repaired relationships. It heals broken hearts. It's family unity. It restores harmony. And it's in the moment right now. It's a compromise right now. Don't procrastinate. Bam, twin flame divine partnership on the bottom. Perfect timing, trust. They're not going to tell you when. Just right now. You better know it's happening. Maybe on the 30th of this month. They're like, shh, don't talk about it. Don't speak about it. Discipline. They're like, use your discipline. Don't speak about the divine secret. Prophetic visions. Keep it to yourself. All right. All right, collective, if you enjoyed that message tonight, go on ahead and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you give your girl that thumbs up if you like it. Comment in. Not on here because I turned them off, but you can on the community board or on other stuff if you would like to, but you don't have to. It's just your choice. But go on ahead and get that coherence going. Share this message with somebody if you liked it. And we'll see you again tomorrow night. Have a good night.